Hi there.
Take a seat.
Nice to meet you, Solomon.
Right. This is my 10th year of doing this, and I've got to say that when I read your application form, and then when I read your CV, it filled me with pleasure. There were no boastful brags about how great you are and how you're the greatest salesman or you're the greatest everything. It was very, very mature, very nicely written. So from my point of view, that was a sheer pleasure.
Thank you so much for saying that.
I think it's incredibly enterprising that whilst you were studying, you also started this business, which to all intents and purposes looks like it's taken off. I've never put so many ticks next to anybody. Okay, look, I've told you how pleased I was with your CV, and then I came on to actually look at the proposal that you're pitching for Lord Sugar, and frankly, it's a bloody disgrace. It's a bloody disgrace. The 10 years I've done this, I've never seen something that's put together 2 bloody pages with pictures on 1 page. What do you think you're coming here for? What do you think you're coming here for? You can leave. Goodbye.
Can I argue can I say...
There's nothing to argue. You've given me pictures of sailboats. You give me pictures of sailboats. What am I going to work on? Pictures of sailboats? What is that? What is that?
That's legged, yeah, legged.
You're taking the piss. Please leave. That's not the way out.
Good morning, Claude.
Well, Ricky, I've been looking forward to this encounter because you present something of an enigma to me.
Okay.
Let's start with your personal statement.
Okay.
Which, frankly, is probably the most crass, obnoxious, infantile personal statement that I've had the, not really a pleasure, but I've had the opportunity of reading. Quite clearly, some of the statements you've made are completely ludicrous. Perhaps you'd like to comment on them?
No problem at all.
You're the best business partner on the planet. You stick by that, do you?
I think I'm an exceptionally good business partner. I think I'm a very good potential for the future.
Yeah, hang on a second. The best business partner on the planet, okay?
How do you think Ricky's getting on?
You'll be getting an absolute battering.
You talk about your possible future business partner, and you say that you will teach an old dog new tricks. Now, I don't really think that's the way you should be speaking about a business partner, and certainly not somebody like Lord Sugar.
And I completely agree with you, Claude. I think it's a very immature statement to make, and one which I regret putting in there.
The problem is that you're an arrogant fool. However, I read your business plan, and I was quite impressed.
Thank you, Claude.
It was interesting. I think it was well written, and you've done very well in your career. So I just find this a bit puzzling, really, as to why you chose to just write such rubbish, such nonsense in your personal statement.
When I turned up to this process, I had a lot of bravado about me. I was happy to sit there and say these bold statements to get myself noticed and to get myself heard. And I'll be honest to say that throughout this process, I've realised a lot about myself, and I'm a very different person now.
Let's move on from this. The economy is not in great shape at the moment.
It's not.
And therefore, to me, it would seem that this is not a great time to start this kind of business.
I disagree with you entirely. Looking at all the research I've put within the business plan, the economy is showing that recruitment is picking up substantially. On the permanent side, the confidence in recruitment is growing. In the private sector, I think over the next year, 94% of businesses are either going to maintain headcount or increase. The areas which I'm solely looking at to start with are areas where the economy isn't affecting as much, and I do believe there's a big market still there to introduce.
Okay, that sounds plausible to me.
Explain to me your proposed business.
My proposed business will grow to be the UK's largest telemarketing call centre, and it will have a few sectors that it focuses on. So one of them will be debt help, one of them will be mobile phones, and one will be energy suppliers.
In your business plan, you list 4 different website addresses that you will use to gather data from.
Yeah.
These are pretty valuable assets then, right?
Yeah.
These are important things. But are these websites that you've
I have purchased
bought?
them.
You've
Yeah.
purchased them all?
Yeah, the websites are purchased.
OK, so it says chooseenergysupplier.co.uk, just to take that one, for example. You don't own that website. I've checked.
I do own 4 in that, out of those.
chooseenergysupplier.co.uk, I own.
You own it.
I bought it.
I might have to buy it off you.
OK, well, look, the good news is I'm an entrepreneur. Make me an offer. How many sticks did you sell last year?
It was about 47,000.
So how come it says on your product page on Amazon, over 1 million sold globally?
Yeah, that's not correct.
How has that appeared on there?
I would need to review that.
I'd like you to review that right now. Can you tell me who wrote that phrase?
I would need to check.
So you didn't write that?
I could have written that.
I think you did write that.
It's possible that I wrote that.
I'd rather you didn't lie about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's highly likely that I wrote that.
What percentage likely?
Yeah, probably 90% likely that I wrote that.
Would you say 100% likely that you wrote that?
I would.
You wrote that, didn't you?
Okay, yeah.
Why did you lie? It's very disappointing.
Oh, here he comes.
Hey, you.
Hey,
How did yours go?
it was easy.
Oh, yeah,
stop
Daniel.
it.
You know, smooth. Smooth as your nut milk.
Project X.
Yes.
I haven't got a bloody clue what it's about. I thought it was mountain climbing, base camp,
Yes.
unlock the gold mine.
Yes. The trailblazer. Yeah. The.
Yeah, what is a trailblazer?
A trailblazer is
Is it
a.
someone who does something first?
Yes. Exactly.
You haven't done anything first, have you, Richard?
This 4-step.
Ever.
Well.
I know you did well in the tasks, but in your current business, last year it made 17,000.
Yes, that's correct.
In your business plan, you stated that this company with Lord Sugar is going to be worth 3 million by year 3. Why should Lord Sugar believe that, you know, if you've made 17 grand, that with the new business you're going to make 3 million? I mean, is it bullshit? I think it's bullshit.
I don't think it's bullshit. I think that with this sort of investment, I'll be able to quickly scale this operation up. My current
I don't
business
believe
is-
it.
I don't think the figures.
Your past performance, it doesn't give me any confidence in your future growth.
I've produced a business plan here that, to be honest with you, has a lot of waffle in it.
Well, I think you're the type of guy that feels you can write a lot of bullshit and no one will see the truth underneath. That's what I think you've done here.
I think I'm agreeing with you.
Thank you.
I've thrown it away. It's just stupid, just absolute pretentious crap that I come out my mouth sometimes.